Welcome in, Earth signs. We're going to go ahead and get a reading for this upcoming week. So we are looking at the week of September 22nd through the 28th, 2024. And this is a reading for Earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So we'll pull a card for the overall energy of the week. And then 3 cards for what can you embrace, accept, let go. So message for Earth signs for this upcoming week. Thanks so much for being here. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for further information. And this is a collective read on this upcoming week for Earth signs. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so overall energy of the week. Whew. Man, the cards all of a sudden are just like going everywhere. Okay. Getting off to a little bit of a similar start as air signs. What can our Capricorns, our earth signs, what can our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo peeps embrace, accept, and let go? So advice and guidance on what to embrace, what to accept, and what to let go this week. So embrace, accept, and let go. So starting off, the overall energy of this week is the 9 of Sky. This is the 9 of Swords in the traditional deck. This is a lot of anxiety, worry, fear, worrying about things that might not ever happen. I love this depiction though. So we have a cat that's asleep. It's having nightmares about all the things that scares it. Firecrackers, I think that's kind of, it's cute and sad. Lightning, dogs, thorn bushes, tornadoes. I don't know, do cats worry about getting attacked by large birds? I don't know. Snakes, ticks, the other cats. So a lot of fear, the overall energy, there's going to be a lot of people around you and a lot of fear. A lot of fear, worrying about things that may never happen, a lot of anxiety. So this can help you moving forward into the week, knowing that the people around you might be holding a lot of fear energy. So that could, and knowing that might be able to help you relate to people a little better, or maybe come at people in a softer way, especially if you know that someone's nervous system is like out of control. Have a softer approach with people this week. I think that might be really helpful, especially if you work with a lot of people or children for that matter. This is also the energy when you are in a lot of fear. It's hard to think clearly, so you could be around people that aren't able to pay attention very well. They might be acting out. Particularly, I'm really picking up children here. I'm not sure why so many children are in a lot of fear this week, but I'm just picking up on a lot of fear, particularly around kids. And maybe this is adults worrying about kids too. I'm not sure. So for our earth signs, what can you embrace this week? Oh my goodness. This is the energy that air signs, this card came up for air signs. So the 4 of earth, this is a very controlling, needy energy. This is kind of goes along with fear. Oftentimes when people are in a lot of fear, having a lot of anxiety, they're not able to navigate thought. They're not thinking clearly, and can become very controlling, wanting to control everything, being very selfish. You can see this cat has a hoard of toys behind it, feeling like they need to stock up on things, hoard things, not share, having way more than you need, and just not wanting to budge. It's just a really, I'm going to stand my ground no matter what energy, no matter if it's to my detriment, I'm standing this ground. It's really kind of a pointless energy to be in. So embrace the fact that this kind of feels like I don't feel like this is you guys, Capricorn. Why do I keep saying Capricorns? I mean, Capricorns can be very controlling. I'm a Capricorn, so I totally get that energy. I keep saying that. But earth signs, I don't feel like this is necessarily you, but it's the people around you. So, man, I don't know what's going on this week, but so far we seem to have a lot of fear, anxiety, and the need for control this week. Just embrace that. Doesn't mean you have to like it or go along with it, but come up with your plan. How are you going to choose to interact with this type of energy? Except, oh, look at this. Nice. We have the floating cat. In the regular tarot deck, this would be the Hanged Man. I don't know why all of a sudden I just thought justice, Libra. Maybe there is justice coming in this week for earth signs. We are in Libra season as of today, so maybe I'm just picking up on that Libra energy. But this is the hanged man. So, and this is, what are we asking here? Accept. Accept that things might be kind of murky this week. Accepting that you might not feel a lot of forward moving energy. You might not have the support that you hope that you would have. Things just feel kind of up in the air this week. It might be really hard to make future plans, especially if you're trying to coordinate with people that are in a lot of fear about the future, making future plans. If you're in a lot of fear, you can't make future plans. So I feel like it's just accepting that this is where we're at this week. This is the energy of this week. And, you might not have a lot of forward motion. It might be hard to make plans this week. That's okay. It's 1 week. And all of that could shift by next week. Let go of, yeah, here we go. This is kind of like the making future plans. Ace of Sky. So Ace of Swords. Not a lot of clarity of thought. Not a lot of new ideas coming in. Again, not a great week for making plans for the future. You might not have a real solid idea of how things are going to move forward. There could be, even though this is the Ace of Swords upright, I feel this more as in reverse. So I don't feel like you have all of the information that you need this week to make some decisions. It also could be people that are lying to you or not being completely honest. So it does feel like kind of a little bit of a hazy week here, earth signs, and that's okay. Do your best to roll through it. It's 1 week. A lot can change. But I'm also hearing there's a lot of insight to be gained from this week. So maybe keep your ears and eyes really open. Stay open to those intuitive hits. I'm just hearing keep your mouth shut and your ears open. So be careful with your words this week. Be careful to not lash out, because it does feel like we're dealing with people and energies not at their best. So we'll just leave it at that. All right, earth signs, I hope you have a beautiful week. Do your best to make it through. If you have any tips and suggestions with dealing with people that are in a lot of fear, or even, kids, if you work with kids, if you have kids, what are your tips and tricks for working with kids that are in a lot of fear? Share in the comments below, because that could really help somebody else out. All right, blessings on your week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.